Hey, what's up? It's Pro Fighter VIP Ali Zebyan. I'm making a video for Coach Bergen at Only Fighters to talk about my last fight, where I ended up breaking my opponent's arm within about 50 seconds into the fight. And he wanted me to share some thoughts on how I felt going into the fight and how I felt when I broke his arm. Going into the fight, from the warm-up to the cage, I was pumped. I was ready to fight, ready to kill this guy no matter which way. I knew I had to avoid the ground because he was a specialist in jiu-jitsu and submissions. So my game plan was to really play the game of MMA, but avoid those submissions. You know, in the locker room, I was confident. In the hotel room, I was ready to fight. I was going to give it my all, and that's what I did. As I got into the cage, I felt it out. And, you know, we started up, standing up, obviously. You know, I could feel already that I had an advantage, you know. I knew the first thing in my head when that fight started was, do not let him get on top of you. Do not let him take you down. My coach actually yelled, "He's fat! He's fat!" Because he was. He gained a little weight after the weigh-ins. And in my mind, that automatically registered as this motherfucker wants to get on top of me and hold me down. So, my whole game plan was to not let that happen, of course. The fight starts. You know, I feel like I have an advantage. It takes me some time to get my confidence in the fight. And my coach, my boxing coach, yelled, "Move forward." So I was throwing the combos. He's like, "Just move forward." And I'm like, okay. So I just did it. You know, I was about to take a step back, but he told me move forward. As soon as I move forward, I'm going. I throw my combo, and that's when I break his arm. Now, my first reaction to when it was broken, I didn't even notice, actually, at first when I threw the kick. I threw the kick, and I noticed that he bent down a little bit. So I automatically assumed, wow, that kick must have hurt or something, you know. It must have done something. But it didn't register into my mind that it was that significant. As soon as I look at his arm, I was in shock, pure shock. I seen his arm twisted and mangled. And yeah, like I said, I was shocked by that. And, you know, first my reaction, you can see in the video, was me putting my hands on my head and just screaming, "Oh my God," you know, because I was just in shock. And I was worried for him because I knew what that means for his career moving forward and what that means for his life. But after a few seconds go by, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, I'm like, wait a second, did I win the fight? I guess I did. So I realized I win the fight, so I'm like, that's a good thing. But in reality, I really felt bad for the guy because I just broke a dude's arm, and I've been there before, had a broken jaw. I know how long it takes to heal and how long it's going to take you out of the game. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It could happen to me. Obviously, my next fight is coming up for Combat FC. I'm fighting for the welterweight championship of the world, baby. Yeah, I'm fighting for the welterweight championship, and I'm excited, man. I feel great. I feel accelerated. I feel like I'm me again. And what I mean by me again is the killer. I'm ready to freaking go in there and give it my all, 110%. Been training really hard. And yeah, I'm just ready to do this thing. Let's go. Catch me February 6th, Combat FC. It will be on UFC Fight Pass, so check it out. Bye-bye.